Hello, welcome back to the small holding here at Wild Farm BJP. We are going to get into the harvesting today. So this is the first harvest of the small holding and it's going to be the barley. Let's just rush down in our lovely old, where we finished off last time, riding around in the old Ferguson. And we're going to check out the field we're going to do. I was going to leave it all till next month when we can do all the fields in one except the potatoes. But I think that's a lot of work really when we could hop in and do this barley here. So it's ready to get, it's not a massive field, but it's the first time that harvester is going to be broken out and used since it was parked there when I set up this small holding. So I started out, as I've said before, with a 1.5 million, but no equipment whatsoever, no farm, here on no man's land, and I came down and I chose the grain package. I've not really chose the preset packages before, but it came with that harvester, header trailer. I think it was the Fendt favourite and a couple of other bits, seeder and whatnot. But yeah, so we're going to be bringing this out today. But also, obviously you've probably thought this before if you've been watching, we've got one silo. Now, this small holding is all about having multiple crops. From this canola here, the barley we're going to harvest today, we've got wheat, we've got oats, and we've got potatoes in a thin strip far field. So we're going to need some more silos. So the barley can go in here today. I don't know whether we reserve that. I think what we're going to do, we're going to see how many litres we end up with. We've got the trailer here. I've been stocking up, I've been bringing in the stock from the greenhouses. They're in there, and on the far side we've got the shed near the sheep, and that's got the apples in and the wool in, and of course the hay for the sheep and horses. So yeah, I've been bringing in the stock. All the animals are fed, watered, they're all sorted. So we want to break out this. Wherever put her? Oh, I just parked up the tractor, didn't I? I'm losing it. So yeah, we're going to have a look at some silos, but first let's see how much barley we get. Because if this, how much does this store? Water? Why is it saying water? I think I looked at this last time and forgot about it. I'm not sure why it's saying water in here. And to my knowledge, I've never put water in it. That's a bit weird. I'm just going to grab that water tanker with the Fendt favourite. That's just completely surprised me. Get the flashes on as normal. I've not been in this Fendt for quite a while. But yeah, I'm just wondering if I've been over it in that trailer before and it's dumped the water in. That's a bit strange. So let's back up, pick this up. Once we've figured this out, we're going to find out. Yes, there's nothing in the trailer. Oh, a little glitch then. Sorry bees, we're going to trundle right past you here. There's nothing in the trailer, so let's see if we can fill it up from here. It'll be interesting to find out. Start filling. The selected silo is empty, but it says water. Start. And it's filling up with water. I swear I've not put water into this. I mean, that doesn't look like water, does it? But that is weird. That is really weird. Yeah, let's throw me as that. Let's get out in here. Oh, what am I doing? Fingers are in the wrong place. Right, let's shift this. Sorry, that's jerked you around a bit. Anyway, I hope you're good. I hope you're well. I'm just filming this at the end of the weekend. Just been out into the woods with family. So there's still 69,000 litres of water in here. What the? I wonder if it'll let me put another crop in. I mean, we don't need all that water at the minute. So we'll get harvested. We'll find out how many litres of barley. If it's nowhere near the amount that can take, which is obviously tens of thousands of litres, then we will. In fact, I'll dump this in here now. In for the mushrooms, keep them topped up. Yeah, so if we find out it's actually not much barley, because the price is on the barley, on the wheat, on everything, it's winter when the price goes up. We're in June, so we want to store it, we want to get the max price out of it. I know I've sold stuff on the spot before, but I really want to try and get the max out of it to be able to get that Land Rover Defender and get anything else we need to wrap up this series, at least for now. But yeah, we'll see how much, and we'll get another silo for the barley. And the idea, oh, terrible driving whilst talking again. The idea is we're going to need a few silos, obviously, but I don't want to get mega expensive massive silos when we only have small fields of single crops here, there and everywhere. So we'll find out how much barley, and then what we can do is we can get a smaller, you know, cheaper silo. We've only got 8.5 grand at the minute, which is a bit disappointing, but as the month goes by we can afford one silo now. I've got a few mods. I don't know why I've driven around here because the trailer's on the other side, but we don't need that right now. Another silo for the barley if needed, or in here if it's a lot. I can't remember roughly what the sort of litres you get from these size fields. And yeah, next month when some money rolls in from things like solar panels, this, that and the other, blah blah blah, we can basically get a silo as we need it. I know it's spending the money, but hopefully it's speculate to accumulate. So let's park this up over here. Which side's this trailer on? So I want to get to the back here, don't I? Yeah. Ooh, watch the crop, watch the crop. I don't want to damage that one yet. Right, so if I park that there, detach. This, I mean, this is pretty special. This is the first time on this map in the small holding that we've done a harvest. It's not a massive header, as you can tell. So even though it's a small field, it is a small header on this top liner. So come on you pop. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Now pretty tight space. So let's fly in over here. We've got the beacons on. Disable straw swathe. I'm going to do that. Unfold harvester. Let's sort that. Look at that. Oh, what a piece of kit. What a piece of kit. So that's that done. That's that blah blah blah. Turn it on. Lower it down. Oh, it was all going to auto drop it then. And let's get to harvesting, and then we can. Oh, I don't. I mean, you might be screaming. You might be screaming right now at the screen because I was about to harvest the canola that isn't ready yet. That was a close shave. That was a, yeah, I blame a heavy night last night. But there you go. It's this field, isn't it? It's the barley. And it's even smaller. So I'll tell you what, I think we're going to need just a small silo popping up for this. I've got quite a few mods on the old silos, so here we go. Let's fire up. Let's get harvesting, enjoy the farming, enjoy the small holding, and we'll see how much we get at the end. Well, that's a bad start already because I don't know why I disabled the straw swathe. That's frustrating. Yeah, that's a shame because let's just watch that rock. I do want a straw swathe on, so oh well. Here we go again. Let's get to it. And here we go, short but sweet, a tiny little field. It's not a lot at all. You see the litres going up there, 30,000 coming up to 31. And there we have it, 31,860. No, 31, is it? No, that's litres, isn't it? 3,186 litres. Wow, yeah, not a lot at all. Well, that's what? Oh, well, it's field. Of course it's not. Silly me. Right, so if we whack this round, watch out for that crop. I wanted to do the swathes because I'd like to make some. We've got all the equipment to do it, to make some straw bales. Don't actually need them at the minute, but we can store them or sell them at some point, or maybe they'll be good for any sort of future endeavours. But oh, watch out, doggo! Seriously. Right. So, I mean, I've left the header trailer over there. Could have brought the tractor to me. What are you doing, dog? But I'm going to whack over here. Can I just pop it back in here? I mean, what's the point in a trailer if I do this? But I don't think I'll be able to, will I? I've never tried this before. Oh, watch out. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, it's doing it then. Auto doing it. Right, fill up the silo. Oh, I didn't want this silo though, did I? I wanted a smaller silo for this. Well, I've got ahead of myself there. But it's brilliant to get the first crop in. I mean, I'm probably going to take this straight back out. What a waste of time that was. But it's only a little harvest, but it's a sign of things to come, because next time there's going to be all them fields to do. The potato harvesting is going to be completely different, of course, because we've got the home topper, but yeah, actually we still need to spend the money on the potato harvester, so there is that. Can I squeeze past the old Fergie in? Let's have a look, let's have a look. Ooh. I could have, yeah, fit through there. Right, let's go and whack this back on the header trailer. So yeah, we've had a run out with this for the first time. We know it works. And that's the first field harvested. That's brilliant. But I still think what we're going to do, what we need to do is, if I pop this on here, do this successfully. Here we go. Douche, yeah, nice. There we go. Pick this up, take it round, park it in there, the place it was, undercover, look after our kit. And we need to look at, it was only 3,000 litres, wasn't it? So that means, I mean, none of these fields really are going to need much, are they? At all. There we go. None of these fields are going to need a massive silo. I mean, that is a big silo. But yeah, I've got a few mods for some smaller ones. Ooh, is this? Yeah, I mean, we fit down there. We could drive on this bit anyway. There we go. So yeah, we'll have a look now. We'll go into buildings once we've parked this up, and we'll find at least one, depending on the price of them, little silo that covers. I mean, that only needs to cover 3,500, 4,000 litres. Doggo! Oh, you know what? You're more like a cat with 9 lives. Sketchy driving. Oh, that's not bad. Right, in we go. I love the rate of turning on these. Right, in we go. Let's get parked in here. Don't clip the beams. Are we fully in? Let's zoom out a little bit. Yeah, I mean, that's in. It's not perfectly straight, but it's going to come out again soon. We'll pull forward a bit. There we go. Nice. And I'm stuck up there. Look at that beast. Right, so whilst I'm here, let's have a look at silos. So this one here, what's that? So that'll cover it, 4,300, but let's have a look first, because I don't want to grab the first one and then find out there's cheaper ones elsewhere. I've got loads on it. my roller on my mouse is skipping a bit. It's annoying. I'm gonna have to get click happy, so it skews the clicks. Come on, is there a little? I mean, 23.5 grand, 8 grand. That takes loads, but we don't need it to. It's a shame, but that I like the thought we bought some second-hand ones. We don't need it to take that much, and I mean that feels not much bigger. Slightly bigger, but what's that going to be? About 5,000 litres. That's smaller again. That's probably similar to that. A little bit bigger than that. That's probably the biggest field, and it's not massive. I don't even think it'll hit 10,000 litres. And then the tiny, very patchy, very poorly done potato field. And for that, I have an idea. Because there's not much. I want this. It's only 1,500 quid. It's a little potato strip where you pile them up on it, and I like the thought of that. But we don't need that yet, so we're not spending the money on it. So what have we got here? Another 8,000 there. Just don't want to spend that amount. 9,000. Package of small grain silos mod. 20,000. We're not going to need 20,000. Of course, I believe there's some. I've never used one. Some silos that can take multiple crops, but they're probably stupidly expensive. Again, 10 grand for these ones. What else have I got? A lot. 10.3, 5 grand. So that's cheaper, but it's 5 million litres. I think that's in the vein of this one, isn't it? Really, we don't need that. I know it's cheap, but 25 grand, 16 grand. That's a lot. I mean, there's some in containers here I've spotted before, but are they going to? I've never used one of these, apart from for role play to look good. I'm sure there's a couple, but are they going to actually work as a silo? 8 grand again. Seed silo it says, but I'm a bit dubious. I don't know if you know, when they're in containers rather than the silos tab, are they going to work? Or am I going to have issues? I don't know. I mean, they should work, surely. Look, 2 grand. 1 grand. 27.5, that's more than enough. That's a water tank. See, this silo can be filled with different products. So I think, can we don't want it in the way. We're going to need a few of these. Would these be better? How many fields have we got? These will fit any of our crops in. Doesn't include the potatoes. We've already got one. So let's say these 1, 2, 3. So 4 of these. If we have a bank of 4 of these, we've got the money to get them now. I think, but I'll try it first. That's the edge of our land there. So we don't want them there. Don't really want them too close to the house. This is getting away from the crops, but I mean, perhaps a row of them down here is the idea, because that's the big daddy one, isn't it, in the middle? But there's a space here. Overlaps. I think it'd look better in a row. Do we have them along here on the main road? Doosh, 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 like that. But then we need a bit of room for manoeuvre, I think. Don't want them too far away. I mean, they could be on the... But then, saying that, we don't want to drive past with something on the main road and it auto empty into it, like I stupidly did with the harvester, even though I intended to do that, to be fair. We have got the land around here. We've got the space. Nothing else is going to go in here. I think this is a spot for adding these. I really do. I've done it. It's a bit wonky. That's annoying. But I don't want to buy more. Let's have a look at demolition. Oh, we get our money back straight away. Okay, right, so I'm going to demolish that, start again. Because, mind you, it cost a little bit more than that, didn't it? Yeah, I don't mind. I'd rather it looking a bit straighter. to the path. Would you say that? Watch a tree come down. Real life, like RP here, a tree would come down and knock one of these over. Could have them on both sides maybe, I don't know. But let's start here, set back a bit. One. Now that looks odd. I thought I'd lined that up with a path. You know what? They go in here. If I correct it a little bit, does that look a bit better? Right close. 2, 3, 4. And that looks a bit sketchy, doesn't it? Let's go see it. What have I done? Try and get things looking a bit more realistic and nice where I can. Let's go round in the fence. Bring that trailer around. Doggo, watch what you're doing. Yeah, get that crop back out and go and pop it in them. In the first one. And see how that goes. I kind of wish I'd taken a little bit, get a bit conscious sometimes, even though I can edit it to shorten it, which I should have thought of. I'm a bit conscious of faffing around placement of stuff while someone's watching what I'm doing, which obviously is the point of it. I mean, you have to watch, well, you don't have to, but you're choosing to watch my shocking driving as it is, and I'm not supposed to be going that way yet. Just cannot multitask, can I? Right, come on, let's swing this round tight here. Right, and so now what have we got? Whoa, look at all the different stuff it can have. This can take all sorts. I've probably really gone the wrong way here. Did that say snow? That's a bit random. Right, come on, where are you? Save this one for the biggest field. Who knows, might do an even bigger field at some point. There we go, barley. Boosh. Doesn't seem like a lot at all, does it? But there we go. Let's pop it round here to our line of silos. Just beyond the pigs, beyond the apple tree. First I'm going to get out and see how they look. I mean, that's seriously industrial looking, isn't it? I mean, they're a bit all over. In fact, it's even because they've put them so close, it's a bit messy looking, really, isn't it? I'm just going to have a little bit of a doctor here. Is that going to really annoy people that one's off? It's going to annoy me. We're losing a little bit of money there. Where was it? In containers. It's that one, wasn't it? I want to get it matching that. Oh, come on, don't say overlaps. The others are closer than that. Do I put it on that side then now? Yeah, I'm going to put it that side. But is it matching? A little bit of a... I'm trying to go off that little line where they're overlapping. I think that'll be right, won't it? As close as I can. Come on. There. I know it's cost a little bit more money, but aesthetics important. Decoration, landscape, painting. I think they would have been put in on a hard standing on the asphalt. So I'm just gonna, I've got a straight line mod on as well that allows me to straight line it in. Is that different? It is, isn't it? Are we on concrete? Or just different asphalts? Oh, it is different. Right. It's not going over that, is it? Right, I'm going to straight line it across here. Straight line it down there a bit. And here. So yeah, basically I'm holding shift when I draw to stop it going all over. And across here, it's like a bit of a road in. A bit of a hard standing because, you know, there's going to be heavy vehicles coming into this. Although everywhere else is dirt, isn't it? There you go, it's the future. To get a bit of asphalt in, perhaps another one out front like that. There we go. That'll do, that'll do. There's gonna be, I would imagine, we would run off this way. Just come in and pull out over time. There we go, probably a bit of a turning arc. Here's come back. This area is gonna get a bit more traffic. Did that cost any? I wasn't even watching. Did that cost any money? Because I do have a mod to make doctoring things free for the roleplay sort of series, and I don't think it's on it. But yeah, so there we go. Now let's see if it actually works. What we got here now? See, select the products. 1 litres. What? Is this for buying? Oh, don't say that. Is that for buying? It says silos empty, doesn't it? But I think you can buy seeds there by the looks of it. Right, let's pull in and get this product. Flashes on. Just because if we've got them, we should flash them. Steady on. Let's see if it lets me tip. Oh, come on. I thought it'd pop up at the bottom of the screen. Unload here. Is that going to just dump it on the floor? I mean, I should have stuck with the plan and just got one. I'm gonna, no, I mean, it should press I. I'm pretty sure Control and I will just dump it on the floor. I've probably made a massive mistake here. It's a shame because they're all lined up, tucked out of the way. Very industrial looking, which I don't quite like, but... right, I'm just going to get out and hit that. It says silo's empty, you see, which makes me think you can fill them. But 1 litre, £1, look. It's like, it's buying, isn't it? I don't want to buy, I want to unload. But that's the pickup, isn't it? Yeah, that's the pickup, not drop off sign. Ah, man. That is such a shame. Now if I dump it all on the floor to try at least. No, I'm not even gonna. I swear it's not gonna work. I hate these trailers, right. Oh, that's such a shame, but I think that's where the silos can go though, in hindsight. I'm just gonna have to get rid of them. What a shame, what a waste of money and effort. But, you know, it's trial and error sometimes. You win some, you lose some. Got most of the money back, although I've lost quite a chunk there, haven't we? 500 quid? I thought it was £1,000 for selling them. I missed that before. Jeez, we've lost loads of money on that mistake. I mean, I know I could quit and reload the game, but I'm not going to. It's, you know, it's a mistake that's been made. Ah, that's really annoying because I'm pretty sure the actual silo cheapest was about £8,000. Haha. That's, sorry about the clicking again, but we'll 4-3 and that'll take it. Maybe next time we get a bit of a bigger one of these, but 4-3, remember that. Is there anything cheaper than 4-3? Probably not. Rapid fire on this mouse. 8. Nowhere near. What a shame. I really messed up with that, but you win some, you lose some. You know what, if I was just playing the game, perhaps I'd reload and try again, but it's, you know, it is what it is. It just goes to show that we play the game, we make mistakes, we try things out, trial and error. That's deer, isn't it? Just dearer. I mean, it's a massive one. But I don't want that massive one. It don't fit, I don't think. I like that one. It's a shame that's cost so much money, a UK one. No, so it is that 4 grand one, isn't it? Right, let's see if my roller will let me come down. I'm just going to have a swig of tea. That tea's a bit tepid now. Where's it gone? Silo size, them little ones, wasn't it? These, right. This is going to be that's tiny. Jeez. Where's the actual? Oh, right in the middle. You just got to get close to it, I suppose. You know what? This still could. This could maybe, because they're so small now. Do we save that space for something else and just have little silos around this one? This is like the silo area. I'm kind of feeling that a bit, you know. This is such a little one. Where's that access ladder? Oh, geez, that zoom's freaking me out. Access ladder around the back. This tucks in real close to that one. Alright, we're doing that. 1.7, we've not got enough for another one, but you know what? Oh, no, I was going to spend the money on the potato one now, but we don't need that for a few months. We do, yeah, before that we even need to buy the potato harvester. Can't remember how much that was. How much was that? Potato technology. Oh no, wrong thing. Potatoes. Where was it? Down. It's one of these, wasn't it? That 6.2, so it's not a lot, but we're going to have to claw that money back at some point. Might have to sell some stuff. We've got quite a few eggs, sell stuff early. I'm going to leave that there because perhaps in the future we'll need some more garages or something can go. We built a bit of a hard standing. It's a shame that's not worked out, but let's go and try this tiny new silo for our barley. It doesn't look like this will fit in there, but it says, hey up dear. Let's go in and pop this in here. Hopefully it'll work out. Huh. Why is it not doing it again? I don't like reversing these trailers. No, I don't think they're meant to be reversed. I don't know. There's probably some whiz out there that's awesome at reversing them, but it ain't me. You see that? You can see the interactive thing underneath it. Barley. That's me. Why is water again? Is that this thing? Why is it? I hope it's not because I put it so close. What the? This is just. It's like I'm jinxed. It's because I'm trying to be a right tight arse cheap. Buying the cheapest silo I can get. Starting off with one that was £1,000 and now one. Let's get this as close as I can. Now one that's 4,000 something and tiny. Unload here, contractors. No, I don't believe that. I'm going to do it, but I think it's about to dump it all over the floor. I might be wrong. It's almost like a silo extension. Ah. Oh man. Jeez. Well, it's a big failure. I enjoyed the little bit of harvesting, but the rest is a big failure. Now, I can't pick that back up again now. I've not got like a forage harvester. What is it? Them trailers? What are they? Blah, blah, blah. I forget what they call. Auger? No, it's not an auger wagon, is it? It's a forage wagon. Yeah, forage wagon. I ain't got one of them. It's probably a super cheap one somewhere. 3, 4. But do I want to? Oh, wait a minute. I do have a shovel with the Massey, but that's really annoyed me. Why it won't go into that one? Ah, get out of it. I'm getting wound up now. Why is this not working? Have I put it too close to The other one. I don't get it. Silos are used to store crops. You also need an auger or a conveyor for this silo. You probably saw that. Why didn't I read all the... Right, that's why it's so cheap. An auger or a conveyor. Ah, man. I know how much of them. I'm going to be honest, I've never used an... Where are they? Belt system, one of these. Yeah. I don't want to be messing around with all that. Oh, I mean that's cheap. Conveyor loader. Load potatoes into... Oh, it's for potatoes, this one. Yeah. Right, well... I've messed up big time there, haven't I? Well, you know what? I have spent a load of money on nothing tonight, really. Get half the money back. I'm not doing that. Where's the Massey? I'm going to load the bucket on. And we have got a bucket, haven't we? Yeah. I've not even used the bucket, actually, to be fair. So, I mean, we love the Massey. But I'm not gonna put you through loads and loads and loads of scoops. But let's have a look at scooping. Come on, load up. No, load that up, yeah. We'll get their weight on the back. And for now, I mean, maybe next month there's a bit more money to get. We're not gonna get enough silos though for all that crop. No matter what we do to make the money, it seems like a bit of a lost cause, to be fair. Right. And I bet we're not going to get it all back up again. We'll end up losing some in the long grass or something like that. I'm going to pour it here. It might not take too long, actually. It's quite a fun bit of tractor usage. Something I've not, like I say, I've not really had to do before because I've not messed up that bad before. There we go. Oh, the Massey, look at this. Good old Massey. Tip it in. Like I say, I've not used one of them cheap little silos before, apart from just for aesthetics when setting up a map for roleplay. Whether it's on my Wild Farm series on Mythical Woods, whether it's the Dark Forest series, my original one, or something like that. Come on, scoop it up, Massey, there we go. Or my latest one, it's just pushing it there, that I've been working on, the British map, which is like a survival roleplay. We buy an abandoned farm, which will come out maybe next month, something like that. Once I've finished up with this, once I've finished up with the Wild Farm. Come on, pick that up a bit closer to the ground, maybe. Yeah, I'm hoping that's it all. That didn't take as long as I thought, actually. There we go. Yeah, on the off-grid one, the painful shifting some straw with a spade, with a shovel. Yeah, which when it comes out on YouTube, if anyone watches that, I hope you do, you can have a good laugh at me trying to do what I just did then, but with literally a hand shovel rather than a front loader bucket. Right, let's make sure we're on the right tool here, drop that off, and we'll just pop the Massey in here for now. Well, that was a disaster, so apologies for that. But that's how it can go. Farming's a tough business. Things can go wrong. Contractors let you down when they bring inadequate silos that you actually ordered, so really it's your fault. So yeah, but we've got a harvest in. It's not a lot, but it's the first one. We've got some straw left over from it that can get baled and picked up, and then we can rotate back round and put a different crop in there. So I just want to check out, because I have got, let's jog on over, I have got the, I think I've got it on this map, the although we've put it into strips now, yeah, not fertilised, weed growing. I have got the conservation agriculture mod, which is kind of like a regenerative agriculture, old school, green manure, rolling crops in to get a fertiliser bonus. And I thought I had it on here, but I think I would have had to have left it like I started over here, although yeah, look, slightly fertilised. So if I hadn't have done the swales, this would have acted as the fertiliser, because obviously the plant matter that's left over will break down, feed the soil, which in turn will feed the future crop, as nature intended and as farmers did it for a long time with fallow fields and crop rotation. And you could, realistically, it would be good for the game if you could then put cattle on it or some sort of ruminants to graze it, further fertilise it further and rotate them round. Maybe that's something for future farm sims. Got little bits of straw here, there and everywhere. But we've got a harvest in, we've had a bash in the harvester at least, we've faffed around with silos, no better off, and I've not even got money now for a cheap silo. But mistakes happen, farming's a tough old game for those heroes that produce the food for us all, and it's all part of the fun. So we've got a hard standing over there for nothing at the moment, and yeah, maybe we sell some stuff early. I did talk about maybe selling a tractor at some point, or maybe some kit that we don't quite need, although we pretty much use everything. So I think that would be a bit short-sighted, to be honest. I know we don't need the old Ferguson, but I love her to bits. The Massey is never going. She's gonna just get maintained forever. The Unimog's super handy, very expensive but super handy. But yeah, next time we're gonna see how much money comes in. If we have to sell stuff for some silos, we will, or we'll weigh up the cost of just selling the crop straight away. But if you look at the stats, I mean, the mushrooms, the prices come in, well, it's a few months off still. All the harvest will be in before we can sell them, and they're right low until September. But a lot of stuff is, to be fair, very low until January with them, so we won't be selling them. Honey, that's even dropping further. I mean, perhaps July, it's not that far, so perhaps July we can sell the honey, not bad prices, to get a bit of money for a silo. That could be something. The eggs, the wool, the eggs, let's have a look at them. Actually, the eggs aren't too far off now. Next month if we sell the eggs, they're not too far behind the peak. That could bring some in. The wool is, yeah, we're not going to sell that for a long time, to be fair. That's not so good at all, which is a shame. And then as for this stuff up here, it's all December. It's really low until December, the lot of it, to be fair. So we do want to store it. We don't want to be selling it around there at all. So we'll figure out some money making scheme next time. We'll get the harvester back out, smash the fields, buy some silos that actually work, and yeah, and if we have to sell stuff, we'll sell the highest price stuff to get silos to save the crop, I think. But we'll figure it out. Anyway, appreciate you doing this with me, having a laugh at my expense as I muddle through that absolute disaster. But it's a brilliant game. If you've not played it, play it. Farming Simulator 22. There's Farming Simulator 25 out now, so you know, look at that. I've got quite a modest setup, which is in the description below for a PC, and I'm happy with this FS22 at the minute, at least for the foreseeable future. But yeah, check out, subscribe if you've not. Thumbs up is always grateful. The algorithm is an absolute battle sometimes, and I've had videos where I'm really happy with the initial views, and then other videos that I personally thought were better and they've had next to nothing. And I've been trying to work on my SEO, things like that. Perhaps it's my video content itself, but this has always been a casual one. It's just a map I was playing, then decided to video it. It wasn't set up for videoing, as I've said before. But if you've stuck this far, I really appreciate it. You're a star, and I hope to see you again. Leave a comment maybe below, just give me your thoughts, or say hello, wherever you are in the world. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again soon. Take care and ta-ra.